Hi everyone and welcome to Blackwood Engage Layout. I thought I'd do a quick update on where I'm at with this entrance and exit to the Helix. I have posted quite a few pictures onto some social media, but I thought I'd just bring you guys who follow the channel on YouTube just up to date to where I've got to. In the last video, this area to the front here was totally bare apart from obviously the walls, and as you can see I have been planting various grasses, bushes, etc. So I'll just take you around and explain everything that I've been doing. So first of all, if I come round here, so this area first of all here, in the last video all I had was the wall. There was no ground area behind that, so that has now been put in. This is a 3.5mm piece of plywood which has been curved round, and this is just grey board that's been put in at the back, and this area here covers the point motor. Now this area here can all come out, it's interlocking, comes out. If I do this, I can take that away and you can see the point motor is hidden behind it. I can also remove the bridge, which means I can actually get in to work on these points. This section of walling here that I'm actually pointing at with the bridge, that also comes out, and then it all just slots back into place. If I can actually get it in place with one hand. There we go, that goes into there, and then this bit here comes round and it slots back in. There we go, it's all back in place. So that neatly hides the point motor. Obviously the road surface here will carry on over to here. Haven't quite decided what's going to go in here. It's obviously quite an awkward space. This bit down here will probably just be green scenery. The top area here, as you can see, I'm using this as a bit of a modelling shelf at the moment. That's all been done with the fine grade sandpaper. It's still to be painted. I have managed to remove way over there. I don't know if I'll still pick it up. You might just be able to see I've managed to remove the footpath that came across the old or the original bridge there. Coming down to the actual track level, a lot of the detailing has been done. You'll see that I've put in the overhead catenary, the various scale scenes, or sorry, various scale model scenery products. We've got the catch pits for the drainage, that's the wee blue things that you can pick out there. The control room, or it's actually an electrical control room. Now that was off the layout and actually was not very far away from where this has been relocated. That's been off the layout for probably a couple of years, so it's been relocated. And in the background I have downloaded and I have built a scale scenes ARP signal box, but I've made it into a disused signal box, so I've quite deliberately not put any windows into it. As you can see, I've put some security fencing around it, so it's all fenced off, and that looks actually not too bad. On this side, this is the linking line that goes back out to the original layout. That's the area I'm working on at the moment. Again, overhead catenary masts have been put in. I'm busy putting in bushes at the moment. I'm not going to have it as heavily done with bushes along this part, but as it is along here, as you can see, we've got lots of bushes and plants right up to the track. It's going to be a slightly less overgrown. You can see that I've put in a little bit of ballast on the other side of the cable trunking, just to show that it's maybe not just quite as overgrown. So that's looking actually pretty good, and all this work here has probably taken me around 3 weeks. The last video went up 2 weeks ago, and I've had a fantastic response to it, and that was basically just with the bare walls. So what I'll do is I'll take the camera round, because at the moment you can't quite see round the corner here, and I'll take the camera off, give you an idea of what it actually looks like round to the road bridge. The road bridge has got the limited clearance signs put onto it. We've got the overhead masts right the way round. The walls are there, all heavily overgrown, and then you come round, you've got the ERP box, you've got the electrical control room. There's a few bits of pieces been put on here. There's some redundant concrete sleepers. There's still some more bits and pieces to be put in here, but it's getting there. The scene is getting set, and then it comes round obviously back on to the original layout. And if I come back in front of here, there is the first scale scenes bridge that I put in. Now I don't know if I come down here whether you can actually get the scene through the, there we go, there's the scene as you're looking through under the bridge, and that's really in my head, that's the sort of scene that I had, and that looks pretty realistic. It looks pretty realistic to me. If you guys disagree, please let me know, or let me know where I've gone wrong. But that's basically update. As I said, very quick update, just to let you guys know where I am with this part of the layout. Still lots of work to do. The fine detailing takes an absolute age. Painting things up, having to let them dry, and then gluing them in, and then having to let the glue dry again. So the next thing will be to concentrate on, if I come round here, on if I need to zoom out a bit, on this bit here. That's the brown section there. Now I do now know what I'm going to put in there. Again, this is part of the original layout that was never ever seen it before. I'm actually going to put in a GSMR mast. That's the telecommunications mast. Now I've ordered one from Scenic. I have got a mast, a plastic mast, which I got from another modeller who very kindly sent it to me. I've stripped it all down, it's all cleaned, and it may well do, I may use it in another part, but I did see this Scenic mast, which is obviously laser printed, so it's due to come. So what will be, it'll be sitting in this area here with probably some sort of an electrical cabin, and then it'll be fenced off again with the ubiquitous grey fencing, security fencing round about it. So once that's done, that will kind of, at track level, that'll be most of the scenery done here. I'll then have to work up on this top area and on this side, and once that's finished I'll then come round and I'll start working on this side of the bridge, along to probably round about here, just about there, because obviously, as I've said in previous videos, I am going to change this section of track here. It's going to run along here, and it does mean some changes along here. So instead of this crossing being here, this crossing will be back round about here, and there will be a new exit off of here onto roughly where this bit of track is sitting. So that's a fair bit of track work to be done. It also means, unfortunately, lifting this track here, but there's no other way of doing it. I think it will give better running potential once it's done. So I didn't want to start destroying this scenery until I really had finished the scenery over on the far side, which I can just zoom in, and it gives you an idea there of what it looks like. And that's really it from me. So I'll catch you very soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.